Okay, good evening, everybody. It is Tuesday, the 1st of September 2015, and this is our multi-region training online today for this month because we have got so much going on in September, mainly AAC in Birmingham this week. So we decided, because that is a 3-day event for a lot of people, area managers and above, and everybody else for a 2-day event, that we would have our region training and recognition on Zoom. We didn't want to miss out because so many of you need to be recognised for your massive achievements in August, and we've got some great speakers on tonight doing some training. Now, there are a lot of people on the line, so I have muted everybody. When you're due to speak, if you could just unmute yourself, which is where you've got your little microphone button, and you just need to click it to unmute yourself. If you're struggling, I'll try and find you on the icons and unmute you when you're up to speak. So I'm just going to screen share here and get the training up. From the beginning, there we go. Okay, Fiona, I can see you, so can you see this? Just do thumbs up. Brilliant, yes. Okay, so this is our multi-region training for the McCarthy region, Allen region and Wales region, and anyone else that wants to join us, wants to join in the fun that this team have and learn a little bit tonight and be a part of the massive recognition that this team is going through at the moment. So I just wanted to start with this picture that came up on my Facebook this morning. So my sponsor, Executive District Manager Emma Dickinson, posted this photo on her time hop this morning, which was actually our region training last September, which I'm there holding the lovely flowers that were given to me. And this was our leg of the business last September. So what we've got 6 of us there. And now in our team, we've got hundreds and hundreds of business builders as well as PCs and clients. It's absolutely crazy. So I just wanted to incorporate that because we're such a massive team now, and because we've come together as a multi-region, we're so big that we have to actually upgrade our Zoom to hold everybody on the call. So that is how much we've grown in 1 year. So I just wanted to say a massive, massive well done to the entire team, or everybody, side teams as well, on the growth that we're having, particularly in the United Kingdom. We are absolutely storming what's going on at the moment. So well done, everybody. Cannot believe the difference in a year. And I'm so glad that I did say yes a year ago, because the year that my business has had has grown enormously. So we're going to start September 2015. September absolutely strong, and we're going to go for it because September and October and November are notorious for being the 3 massive months of the year. So many people qualify and complete throughout those 3 months. So this is it. We are absolutely 1st of September, stake in the ground, as Fiona likes to say. We're going for it. So I'll start off with the dates for the diary. So we've got different area trainings happening all over the place. If your local area training isn't on there, just contact your upline and just ask them to send you the details of where you can find out where that is, because there is actually a website where you can look for everything locally happening to you, your area trainings, your region trainings, your Discover Arbons, car presentations. So if you don't know where that is, just ask your upline and they'll send you the website and the password so that you can get onto that. For everybody else locally, we've got your Bourne area training on September the 27th. Stamford area training on Saturday the 12th, and that's at the Cozy Club. Melton area training, we haven't got a Melton area training this month because we've got a car presentation that weekend, and that is our team car presentation. And then Leicester area training on Sunday the 20th, and then region training for October is on October the 1st. I know we normally do it on the first Monday of every month, but all of your regional vice presidents are off on a cruise that we have achieved with Arbon, paid for by Arbon. Thank you very much. So we're having to move it to October the 1st, which is a Thursday. Stamford's will be on October the 1st, and Melton's will be on the same night, October the 1st. So whichever one's more local for you. And if you don't live locally to the area, again, just get in touch with your upline and they'll be able to put you in the right direction for where your local region training is. And then obviously AAC this week, so our annual conference once a year put together by our amazing head office team. That is this Thursday for area managers and VPs, and then Friday for everybody else, and Saturday. And just a reminder for everybody in the McCarthy, Allen and Wells region, we are doing a team green theme. It can be as little or as extravagant as you want. We're going for green. That can just be green t-shirts, paint your nails green, whatever you want, or you can go the whole hog and go everything green. And that's for the Friday day. And then on the Friday night, everybody all over, all consultants are then going to the neon party, and that is neon themed. Again, that can be as little or as big as you want. So neon theme on the Friday night, and then Saturday, wear whatever you like for the Saturday. And then there's just a few more dates for the diaries here. So we've got Discover Arbonne and Meet the Products happening all over the place. So again, Melton isn't having one in September because there is one in Leicester that a lot of us are making a road trip over to. So anybody that was going to come to the Melton one this month and you want a lift to the Leicester one with everybody else going, just shout out and we can put together some lifts. So I don't know if I can pronounce this, Oundle. I hope that's right. Discover Arbonne and Meet the Products, 16th of September. Leicester Discover Arbonne is Thursday, the 17th of September, and a lot of people from Melton are going to that. Bourne Discover Arbonne is the 16th of September. Grantham Discover Arbonne and Meet the Products is Wednesday, the 23rd. Ipswich is Wednesday, the 9th. Kent is 24th of September. Stamford is the 14th of September. Hastings, 17th of September. And Peterborough is the 23rd of September. Fiona, is that Peterborough the one that you and Nicola Willis are doing together? I've just unmuted you. It is. We're all going to that one as well. So if people want lifts from Melton, we're all travelling over to the Peterborough DA. So again, just shout out if you want a lift. That will be a really, if you can only go to one or two this month, make sure that's one of the ones you go to, because that's going to be incredible. Okay. Oh, and yes, just a little bit of a date for your diary. Our team are celebrating our enormous success to region with a massive party, a massive celebration on Sunday, the 13th of September. And that will be arrive from 1 p.m. for a 2 p.m. start at Stoke Rochford. That's near Grantham, East Midlands. Invite your guests. It's £10 per consultant. Guests are free. And this is just a great 2 hours of recognition and celebration for not just our team, but all of the side teams that have supported us, people that want to come along and see the success, and soak up the atmosphere. It's going to be incredible. I've only been to one car presentation, but it blew my mind when I went. So make sure, if this is within a 2 hour drive to you, you're there. And if for any reason you can't make this one, there's another one in September, which is on Sunday the 20th. Now this is Surrey Way, so London Way, and that is a family fun day. And this is to celebrate new RVP Nina Alexander. And after I'd made this presentation, I found out there was another one as well, which is on, I think, Saturday the 27th. And that is for Tessa. So I will post the details for that as well. I'd already made this presentation before she posted them online today. Okay, so that's dates for the diary. One more last bit. We are obviously on the 1st of September is the beginning of the month. So it's time to sort out your new business plan. Every single month, you need to have a business plan. You do own your own business. We're all our own boss. We've all got to motivate ourselves. So we need a business plan to structure our month. So every single month on the 1st, I always sit down and I do my monthly business plan. I will send this out to the entire team if you don't already have it. And if you want to tweak any bits and make it your own, that's absolutely fine. This is the structure that I follow. But again, it's your business. So you make your structure however you like. Now, I always write down what month it is. So obviously it's September. My current level in my business is RVP, and you would write down what your level is. And then I'm going, the next level is National Vice President, and I work out how many QVs I need, what bonuses I want to hit. And then I write down what I'm doing throughout each of the weeks in terms of my central district, my central area, my central region, and then what else it happens to be that I'm doing to help my business. So definitely, if you haven't already done that, after this call, make sure you work out your business plan for your month. Get it all written down, organised, and work out how many QVs you want to end on at the end of this month. How much do you want your paycheck to be? Because we write our own paycheck. We absolutely 100% write our own paycheck. So you need to work out where you want to be at the end of the month on the last day of September, how many people you want to have helped start their own business, how many people do you want to have helped with health and wellness advice, work out what you want, and then go backwards from there, what you need to do, breaking it down into the weeks. So after this call, if you haven't already, make sure that you do a business plan for September. Okay, now we can get on to the great stuff. So we've got an amazing training by District Manager in Qualification Heidi Farrow and Independent Consultant Tracy Bridges all the way up in Aberdeen. I think this is Tracy's first time doing a training for our region, because obviously she's up in Aberdeen, so she does go to a different region training. So we're really excited to actually have her in her own region doing region training. So if you guys want to unmute yourselves, if not, I'll try and find you somewhere and shout up if you're on.
Hello.
It's one of you.
Hi.
Yay! Okay, girls. Thank you. Right.
Hi.
Okay.
Okay, can you hear me okay? Because I am at the Jury's Inn. I'm zooming in from Aberdeen's region. Is that okay? There's music in the background. I can't find a quiet room.
We can hear you.
So, right, I'll just be a quick... That's fine, thank you. I'll just be a quick 5 minutes. So put onto the slide, Danny. That's fine. So I'm just going to do a quick 5 minutes on what is it like and how would you think as an MVP. So up on the screen, I've just formulated a few with his team, and it was totally inspirational. So I'd just like to ask, like, how do you think it would feel personally if you was an MVP? And would you run your business differently? And would you have to take full ownership of your business? And are you in full control of your destiny? So if you just imagine for a minute that you're an MVP, would you go to like the likes of Danny or Zoe or Fiona, for example, and say, oh, hi, I've got an event, can I borrow all your products? If you ask, chances are they will say yes. But deep down, you are not going to be expected to have to go to your upline for your products. So it's so important. We are a product business, but it's important to have your own products because they're your employees, they are your business tools. And once you've got your own kit set up, I fully understand after the cost of getting your own kit set up. But once you take full 100% responsibility of your business, you're taking full ownership of it. So even if you're a team of one, as an MVP, you lead from the front because people are not going to join your team. They're not going to build their own business if they see that you're not sure what you're doing or you really do not know how to lead others to reach what they want, their goals that they want to reach. So once you are leading from the front, and even as an MVP, you will still have successes, you'll still have failures, but you will learn from these. And like even ENVPs, they will do things that doesn't work. And even at that level, guaranteed, they will still get people say, oh, it's one of them things, it doesn't work. But do they let that bother their business? And how do they feel about people saying it's one of those things? You know, they just say next, they move on, they go to the next person, you know, they don't get flawed by it. And I think as an MVP, you've done all your personal development, you've read all the books, or maybe even writing your own books, you know, you've learned how to pick up from your successes and also your failures. And other people in 6 months' time will probably come back to you and say, oh, you're an ENVP now, so it does work, you know, how do I do? Now, with Arbonne, we actually have a vehicle that can change not only our lives, because, you know, it's not just all about you, it's about the bigger picture. You know, it's about your own family, your other people's families, you know, people you're sponsoring in, you're helping them get going as well. So you use it as a vehicle, and it's like any car. If you mistreat a car, it's not going to last. And your business, if you treat your business with respect and the dignity that it deserves, then, you know, you will absolutely nail it. Now, the only thing that is going to stop you from really succeeding in this business is your own limiting beliefs. So once you've done all your personal development and you've understanding your self-limiting beliefs and also the beliefs of other people, you can overcome them and you can carry on moving forwards, and hopefully you can teach other people to do the same as well. Now, even when I was been speaking to Stuart Armfield on and off, even he says even as an MVP, you have to push yourself out of your comfort zone. He gets asked to do things that he's not happy with, but does he say no? No, he just nails it anyway. He just goes in there and does it, pushes himself right past his comfort zone and grows his business, not so, and this also kind of leads me on to like relying on your sponsor. So if you rely as an MVP on your upline too much, you know, your business will become stagnant and people aren't necessarily going to join you if you've got to rely on others to help you teach them what to do. It's fine in the beginning, but as an MVP, you will probably be expected, you know, just go and do it. Just go and do it. Get people promoted, you know, you should know what you're doing. So by all means, use your upline, but you actually have to move your own business forward and get over. Now, the bigger picture for Danny might be absolutely, totally different to my bigger picture. My bigger picture could be that I want to be in the top 100 income earners globally, or I want to be in the top 10 in 20 years' time, you know. That might be different to Danny. It might be the other person might just want to be mortgage free, you know. Everyone's different. So if you focus on right now, you might not be able to see past the right now to get to where you want to be. So like Danny just said, think of your, you know, your goals for the month and work backwards. So think where you want to be, work backwards to get to how, you know, to do what you need to do, and do the do. If you don't do the do, you can't expect other people to do the same. And then after listening to the video, the training that Stuart did, he mentioned something which I'll quickly touch on. I won't keep you too much longer. He said that if he was to give you his £46,000 white Mercedes for £1,000, would you walk away and say, oh, sorry, I can't find £1,000 this month? No, you bloody well wouldn't. You would go out there and you would do everything that you can to find that £1,000 to be able to achieve that £46,000 car. Now, that is the same. I'm sure there's people on the course tonight they've got their own businesses, their own companies, etc. This business is the same. If you don't put your money into your products and you heavily reliant on other people, you can't move forward if them products aren't available. So if you've got them to hand, you can receive the opportunity that's right in front of you. So that kind of sums it up really nicely. So look at the bigger picture and see where you need to be, and you have to understand it. This is a business, it's not a hobby, and you do have to put money in, you know, to get money back out of it. And the final thing I'm going to touch on is that Stuart said that everybody's goal is to be an MVP. You know, I'm sure everybody in this business, maybe, you know, if you're just starting or you're even a region like Danny, you know, MVP is the goal. But Stuart said something that has been echoing through my head since I first watched this video, and that is that as an MVP, he firmly believes that is the start of his journey. It's not the end of it. He's reached his goal, but his goals have changed. You know, he's now going on to different things. You know, he's growing his business. Now, your goal's an MVP. When you hit an MVP, chances are, you know, your journey has just begun. You know, you go on to a whole new scenario in life. You know, you reach different targets, meet new people. So that kind of, I know that's gone through it really quickly, but that just kind of really wrap up how I feel an MVP thinks and how they feel and how they may run their business differently. So I'm going to pass you on to Heidi, who's going to go over a wee story. Again, this is from Stuart. She's much better at that aspect than me, and it really just kind of bring it all together about being reliant on your uplines and dependent on other people. So if you're there, Heidi, I'm going to pass you over.
I'm here. Thank you. That was awesome.
Sorry if it was too quick.
No, it was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Well done. Okay, can everyone hear me?
Yeah. By the way, Tracy, that was amazing. You have so much passion, and to be doing that while you're at another region training up in Aberdeen, you absolutely blow me away. You are spectacular. You really are amazing.
Thank you. I do try. I try. I'm doing it. Thank you. Oh, it's so exciting.
Right, the story that Stuart spoke about on the video, he was saying everyone has something that fascinates them, that sort of really captures them. And for him, even though it's a really, really, really sad story, it was the 9/11 attacks. And he was watching something, he saw something, he was watching it. And it was about, it had on there one of the ladies that had survived it. And she worked in the second tower, up on the 57th floor. And she heard the first bang, and instinct, she was like, that's it, I've got to get out, I've got to get me and my team, we've got to go. So she had a team of 150 people. Now, she could have just gone and left them and ran away, but she didn't. She made sure that every single one of those 150 people that she had in that building under her got out. So they ran to the stairway, and they're going down the stairway, and obviously it's literally rammed because every single person is trying to get down this stairwell. And she said, right, we need to take a shortcut. So they cut through some of the offices, and that's when she could see the people jumping out of the first tower. And she thought, this is really bad now. We need to get out, and we've got to get out now. So she got a team and they went back into the stairwell, and as they were going down the stairs, they heard the second bang, which obviously was then their tower was hit. So then she's thinking, okay, this is it. They were down at about the 46th floor at this point, and they were like, we've got to go. We need to get moving. And as she was going down, she kept seeing people that were sitting, and they were just sitting on the stairs. And she was like, why are these people sitting? What are they doing? We need to get out. So as she's going downstairs, she's like, right, next person I see sitting, I've got to try and help them. I've got to see why they're doing this. So this next lady she came up to, she was quite a large lady, and she was really out of breath. And she stopped and said, why have you stopped? Why are you sitting? And this woman just replied, I'm waiting for someone to come and save me. Now, that's sort of where it links into sort of our business, and we can sort of relate to this. If you're sitting, if you're not doing anything, and you're waiting for someone to come and get you, to come and drag you along, then that's not your business. That's someone working your business for you. You need to do it. You just need to get off your bum and go and do it, basically. And yes, she sort of realised, I can't help this person, so she carried on and helped her team, the people that did want to get out and did want to go. So basically what it's saying is, don't rely on other people to do it for you. Do it yourself. Just get out there and do it yourself. The fear factor's there, and it's always going to be there. It will just be on something else. So just get up and go and do it. And that's it, really. That
was brilliant, Heidi. Thank you so much for doing that. You and Tracy make such a good double act. Like, the mischief that you two get up to is hilarious. I'm so glad that you both did that training together. I really am. Thank you so much. That was brilliant, Heidi. And Tracy, I think she's gone there, hasn't she?
Yeah, she's gone to enjoy her other region training.
Yeah, she has. Okay, so next up we have the phenomenal, oh my gosh, it says District Manager Qual here, but actually she promoted and completed yesterday, so that's my mistake. She is a brand new District Manager, Victoria McHale, who has stormed her business from starting in the beginning of August, completed district in a month, and she's going to share her why and what she did in that month to get to where she is. So if you want to unmute yourself, Victoria, and share your why with everybody.
Hi, everybody. I'm unmuted. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So my story began on a farm in Leicestershire. I was the second daughter born to my parents, who were both farmers. My dad was not impressed that he'd had another girl. One he could cope with, but not two. He wanted a boy that could take on the farm. And we lived a good childhood, and we didn't want for anything. We did go to private schools, and we were constantly reminded of the sacrifices that my parents had to take to do this. But we were brought up to believe that there was no other option than GCSEs, A-level, university, and that would get us an amazing job that would give us the money and the lifestyle that we'd need. So if we fast forward a number of years, I completed my GCSEs and A-levels successfully, and went to the University of Birmingham to do a biology degree. I followed this with a master's degree and then a PhD at the University of Nottingham. And surely at the end of all of that, I'd get a great job. But at the end of this, I was a bit lost. So I was persuaded by a friend to do a teaching degree at Loughborough University. And I got a job at an inner city school in Leicester, which was much to my dad's complete disappointment. He actually said it was the next job up from a bin man. Anyway, so everything was going well, and I was working really hard, and I was getting promotions. I also married my soulmate, who's just made a noise, sorry. Married my soulmate Phil, that I met before my teaching degree. We had a first daughter, Violet, in 2011, and as other mothers know, life changes when you start a family. Although I love my job, I wanted to spend as much time as I could with Violet, so I didn't miss her growing up. So I returned part-time to teaching. And 3 years later, I gave birth to my second daughter, Hazel. We were so happy, and we spent 5 amazing weeks together as a new family of 4. Then the unexpected happened. It started with Violet coming home with a cold from preschool, which she passed on to Hazel. And at 5 weeks, we had to call an ambulance because Hazel turned grey and was struggling to breathe. In resus, she stopped breathing. It was only for maybe a minute, but it felt like a lifetime. I would never want another family to witness what we had to witness. We found out that she had bronchiolitis and a collapsed lung, and she spent time in intensive care and high dependency unit. And during this time, they believed that she'd been born with an abnormal heart. This was the worst moment of my entire life, finding this out. And it's times like this you reevaluate what really is important in life. I wanted more than anything for Hazel to pull through and for our normal life to continue. Violet had to move in with my mom as we couldn't leave Hazel in case something happened, but Violet needed us too. I had been successfully breastfeeding Hazel prior to this, and I wanted to continue to give what I thought was the best for her, but she was nasally tube fed, so I needed to express. And there was little support in hospital, and this is where I was put into contact with Danny Wells, who had been through a similar situation with her daughter Ivana, and she was also a breastfeeding peer supporter. But Hazel was a fighter and she pulled through. We've had scans on her heart and we're still being monitored with that, but generally she's made a full recovery. Though now I've got a different outlook on things. Life is short and our family is precious, and working all hours to gain promotions at work was no longer my main priority. However, earning money was still a necessity. So I remained Facebook friends with Danny and was always reading about how much she loved her job and it allowed her to work around her family. So I asked her what it was that she did. She told me it was a network marketing business where you switch your spend from the high street to your own business, and then you teach others to do the same. I was intrigued and I asked her like a million questions, and the more I heard, the more I wanted to know about the business. I felt that the business could give me the opportunity to give my children what I wanted to give them. So I'd, like I said, been brought up to believe that going to uni would give me the job that I would be able to provide them everything that they needed. But as we know, the current situation with our economy today means that traditional routes of employment do not provide the same security that it used to. So I potentially, in my teaching job, could have to work into my late 60s and 70s, and at the end of it I still might not get a pension. What the future holds for my daughters, I just don't know. So you always want better for your children than what you had, but as I said, I was lucky enough to go to a private school and have whatever we needed, but to send my girls to private school, it would be like having 2 extra mortgages. But more than the material things, I wanted time with my girls, and I believe that Arbonne will be able to give me this. So I'm going to continue teaching and build my Arbonne business alongside, and then let's hope in the future, not hope, it will happen in the future, that Arbonne will let me leave teaching and I'll have some more time with my daughters. So additionally, I also decided to say yes because I love the positivity of everyone I met within the business. Everyone's out to help everybody else to succeed. And along the way, you're constantly rewarded and recognised for your efforts, which is not always the case in traditional workplaces. I also love the products as soon as I tried them on me, my husband and the girls, so I was hooked straight away. So on August the 4th, I finally signed up. The first month has been amazing. I came home from the first day of signing full of enthusiasm and spoke to my partner's friend and his partner, and they just got it straight away. They came to my first launch and they were my first ICs that signed up. I've thrown myself into this business. I've lived and breathed Arbonne since first meeting Danny in person. I've constantly had the CDs in my car. I'm reading as many books as I can, and I'm attending all the meetings, and I've held launches for myself and my team. And it was on my first Zoom that Lindsay came on, and she liked what she heard, so she offered to host. So we went on a road trip to Rotherham, and Lindsay loved the products and the business opportunity and signed up. I've also gained my 3rd IC in my first month, and this was Claire, who I used to work with back in my uni days. And like me, she just loved researching the opportunity and completely gets it. This month, like I say, has been a blast. I've completed District Manager. I've also completed Fast Start, Strong Start and Fast Start. And I've also been so proud to watch my team members also qualify for District. And I'm so excited to see what the next year holds and how it can change our family's life. But I'm also looking forward to seeing the impact it will have on the other people in my team and also the people that will join my team as well. So I'm going to put everything I can into my growing business for my family and the other people I can help. So I lastly just wanted to finish with some of the things that I've done this month to make it such a huge success. So when I first signed on that day, Danny gave me some dates that she had free in a diary and was like, here you go, this is when I'm available. What are we going to do? So in the first week, we did the Zoom call to launch my business online in the first 2 days. Then 2 days later, we did my first launch, which is where I got my first IC. And then just throughout the month, I've done launches both in the daytime and in the evening, sometime with 10 children in the house. It was quite crazy. I've done lots of product drop-offs, and anyone who I've been talking to, I've also shared my online Zoom launch with them, forwarded the link to them. I've had people host for me, and once my ICs have signed up, I've been doing the same thing with them. So I've been duplicating what I've been doing with them. I've also set up a weekly Zoom for my team. So even though my team's quite small, we've decided it's really good to check in, see what everyone's doing, anyone got any questions, and also setting our kind of weekly goals and what we're aiming for. So I just kind of recommend that just start this momentum early on and get into good habits early on, and they will continue. And I found that aiming for strong start and fast start has been a great goal to get the business going, and just absorb as much information as you can. So watch as many YouTube clips, listen to all your CDs, read as many books, just be a sponge and absorb it all. But I just loved it.
Wow. Oh my God. Do you know what? I'm like bursting at the seams. I feel so proud of this girl because with this business, the aim is to duplicate. The aim is to teach somebody else everything that you know so that they can independently do this as well. And then so that they can then teach other people how to do it. And I 100% believe that if something happened to me tomorrow, so hopefully it won't, but if it did, that this girl would carry on her business no matter what, hopefully in my memory, and she would be fine. Like, we have literally stuck together like Velcro. I was like, look, I'm your sponsor, we're going to stick together, I'm going to do everything with you for the first month. And we set a date for the beginning of October that should be fully independent. I was like, on this date you're going to do this event and you're going to do it by yourself and you're going to be independent. But she's done that like a month early. So I'm so proud. I'm like, I am bursting at the seams because I can see duplication happening, and it's amazing. So thank you so much for saying yes to me, for sharing your why with everybody on here. And I know you get a lot of messages from other people asking what you're doing and how you're successfully running your business. So thank you so much for helping everybody else in the team and to continue just being you, because you are amazing. You really are. So hopefully everyone can follow the same success with their business builders when they join. Thank you, Vic.
Thank you.
Okay, so after that, wow, God, it's like just inspirational after inspiration. Next up, we have the amazing district manager in qualification, Emma Wood. So if you want to unmute yourself, Emma, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear. Can you hear me?
Yes, going well so far.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about building confidence. So confidence is so important to leadership, and leadership is everything our business is about. It's impossible to be successful in Arbonne without becoming a great leader. Your business will rise and fall on leadership, but you can't be a great leader until you become confident first. Everyone loves to follow someone who is confident. Nobody joins Arbonne with the confidence for their business and their abilities to go to the top. You have to believe if others can do it, we can do it too. We all look up to the people within our business who show great confidence. But confidence is something that develops through practice, practicing the skills, and more importantly, controlling your thoughts. There's one thing that preserves confidence, and that's courage. Courage is everything. When you started this business, you were a person who demonstrated great courage. And every person who starts their Arbonne business has stepped big time out of their comfort zone and do something they have never done before. This was me 4 months ago. I was so excited to join Arbonne, but I was lacking the confidence. I still lacking confidence now, but as I am learning the skills and stepping out of my comfort zone, my confidence is finally growing. If someone had said to me, Emma, in 4 months' time, you're going to training on confidence, I would have said, yeah, okay. I hate public speaking. Everyone on here tonight have all shown great courage. When you did your business launches, you all showed courage then. There's a certain amount of confidence you are going to be demonstrating in your business, and you're going to do it over and over again. And you might feel terrified on the inside. If you're good at this, no one's going to know that. After a while, all of that nervousness is going to leave you. So if you want to be confident, you have to learn to face the fear and do it anyway. And you know what? You're going to have to face that fear. Sorry.
You're doing great, Emma.
Learn to face the fear and do it anyway. And you know what? You're not going to face that fear one time. You're literally going to do it over and over again. If you think the people who have reached regional vice president, national vice president, or even the top income earners never have to face fear again, you're wrong. They're still doing it every day in their lives and even in their businesses. Think about it. You faced your fear anyway when you had your business launch, and you face fears when you prospect strangers. When you maybe are a leader and held your first team training, or a Discover Arbonne, or even held a party, you were facing the fear. Another place people face the fear is technology. We're living in an age where technology can change your business, and we will learn this technology. For example, YouTube, Zoom, SoundCloud, and even our website. There's going to be some challenges along the way as we're adjusting to the new changes. But if we can embrace technology and embrace what we are doing, we will find we are cutting edge of this industry. When people say, oh, I'm not very good with technology, just say, you know what, if you want to be great at your business, learn to love and fall in love with the process, as that's how you're going to grow, especially as we go international. So what inspires people to do things they wouldn't normally do? What inspires people to face the fear and do it anyway? Is desire. Desire is going to propel you to go where you are afraid to go and do what you're afraid to do to get to that desired destination. If your desire is not strong, you will just look at that new prospect and say, you know what, I don't think I can talk to them. But if your desire is so strong, you will say, no, I'm going to face this fear as this person may be my next team member. I'm not going to let that fear get in the way between me and my destiny. On our Arbonne journey, we'll be faced with many, many challenges to react with. What this means is we will be faced with all different problems along the way. So maybe problems signing up a new consultant or a PC, the way we handle these situations. So other examples, a problem with orders, host rewards, system freezing on us. We're always facing different challenges, and it's how we handle those challenges is going to make a big difference in our success. It's crucial to your success when we have problems that what you want to do is always act and never react. It's human nature for us to want to react to possible problems. When a problem comes and faces us, a potential threat, we tend to get defensive. That's just human nature. But the minute you feel your heart racing and a potential threatening situation, just take a breath and think, am I acting or am I reacting? If you're reacting, the chances are you're going to make the wrong decision, say the wrong thing, and the next move might not be the right one. So when you feel fear, but actually the opposite is, I just read that. No, I haven't.
I'm laughing at you.
Yeah. Carry fear with areas. Carry fear with you. You're going to be paralysed. But the confidence factor is absolutely crucial to your success. You can teach someone to be a great leader by being a good communicator. Teach them how to be an effective coach. There's many things you can teach someone, but if their confidence isn't there, they're going to have a difficult time finding other people that are going to want to follow them. If you don't have a team today, check your confidence factor. And if your team isn't growing again, check your confidence factor, because confidence attracts a team. There's a natural tendency to trust people more when they appear confident, and the magic words there again is appear. They might not feel confident, but it's important that you at least appear that you are. In other words, fake it till you make it. And if you're good at faking it till you make it, you will make it. And think about your team. Do your team members feel secure with you? Do they feel like you're guiding and directing and coaching them, helping them to feel they are not having to be directed to a website, that you are actually leading and guiding them along the way and showing them the fundamentals through your own examples? You could have many aces in your team today that have never really been guided through the process by you. They're anxious and ready to learn, and you will take a little bit of time and they will see you as a confident leader. If you're waiting for some self-starter to magically appear, you might be waiting a while. Leaders are not made, not found. And most of Arbonne's top leaders probably wouldn't have called themselves strong leaders before joining Arbonne. They learned the skills along the way, and that's what we can do when people join our team. Your leaders are made by watching you. Your team is a mirror image of you. So if you don't like your team or how it's performing, maybe it's time to look within. Maybe reflecting you, and that can hit hard, but so often is the truth. So are some of the characteristics of a great leader. They are happy and fun to be around. They have a can-do attitude no matter what comes their way. Confident leaders don't entertain negativity in public or in private. And the thing about human nature, we all want to voice what we see. And what we feel the problem with this is most of what we see and feel is temporary and subject to change. Whatever we complain about today can be gone tomorrow. But one negative statement, or even a series of negative statements, places doubt in people's minds, and doubt breeds fear, and fear breeds paralysis. A fast-moving team can stall quickly when fears of doubt are planted. So watch what you say in private and public. This business is like the stock market. It's emotionally driven. You keep your thoughts intact and guard your emotions of others by staying positive no matter what. Confident people have better relationships because they feel good about themselves and treat others well, and they're treated better by others. So one thing you need to do is step out of your comfort zone and just do it. Don't be afraid. That's it.
That was fantastic, and I can't wait to watch this recording back again and make loads of notes, because I was completely absorbed in listening to everything you were saying and thinking, I need to write that down, like what a great tip. And I just want to say, I've known Emma for quite a long time, about 10-15 years, and she just massively stood out of her comfort zone then. Like I know a lot of people don't like public speaking, but this girl has enormously stepped out of her comfort zone. So Emma, a massive well done for me, because I know how much of a big thing that is for you, and it probably didn't help with Dan laughing in the background.
No, I'm used to it anyway.
I bet you are. That was so good, and there's so many great things that you just said there that everybody in the entire team can take on board. So thank you so much, Emma. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Right, and then the last speaker we have the incredible, bubbly, lovely, lively National Vice President in the making, Executive District Manager Kelly Bromley. Hopefully she's there. Kelly, have you unmuted yourself? Oh, there's always one, isn't there? Let me go and find her.
There, can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah, what we do?
Yeah. I've just got in from yoga. Just literally stepped in. So I'm here. Hello, everyone. Okay, right. I'm going to talk to you tonight about my amazing morning rituals. Okay, how they can help create a positive mindset for the day, and how you can set yourself up to win. All right. So most people live their lives to the demands of others. I was in London the other week on a yoga course, and whilst I was travelling on the tube, I noticed that I don't know whether it's me because I'm a country bumpkin, or whether it's just purely because I like to people watch. But as I was travelling on the tube, I sat there and I was watching people, and the amount of people that are kind of hunched over like this, hunched over into their phones like this, and not giving eye contact. And if someone walked by, they wouldn't move out the way, or they moved out the way without even bothering to look. Or you have people with their headphones on, totally zoned out into their own personal disco going on inside their mind, which is great, but there's no connection. The whole parasympathetic system is totally switched off. So I think it's really important. Switched off. So I want you to answer a question for me now. Okay, I know, everyone's on mute, is that right?
Yeah.
You can't get a word in edgeways with me anyway. But if you're all on mute, okay, I just want you to answer this out loud anyway, okay? How many of you, as soon as you wake up in the morning, check your phone before you even step out of bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone? Yeah, okay, I give that sometimes as well, but not anymore, okay? How many of you learn about your friend's night's sleep your friend's breakfast or your friend's journey to work, whether there's been, there's roadworks on the A15 today, everyone will leave for late for work. You know, how do you learn about that before you even get out of bed? Even before you roll over and say hello to your partner, your wife, husband, your child, you learn about someone's breakfast. Oh, there is so-and-so has poached eggs this morning. You know, you don't need to know that information, okay? You need to focus on you, okay? And these are your morning rituals. Morning rituals give you the opportunity to take care of you. Make sure that you are at your best by simply being the very best version of you. They help you take care of yourself emotionally, mentally, and physically. Okay, so we've all heard of Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins has the hour of power. I have Kelly's amazing morning rituals. So I know we.
Is it on audio, Kelly?
Is what my amazing morning ritual? Just play this back. You'll have it. Don't you worry. Okay, so I know we don't all have an hour, like Tony Robbins says, his hour of power. We don't all have an hour in the morning. We have school runs, we have jobs to get to, we have all the jobs and everything, dog walks and everything like that, of everyday life. This is in the real world here. You know, we don't all have this hour spare. So mine is going to take 10 minutes maximum, if that. All right. So go on, try it. Don't reach for your phone. Seize the moment. Demand that the day is going to be great. Put yourself in that state of mind. Don't hope it will be great. Demand that it will be great. And I guarantee you, if anything, you will laugh your socks off starting the day on a high. Okay. So I want you all to join in. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do it now. We're going to do my top tips. Okay. So first of all, tip number 1. Smile. Everyone needs to smile. Appreciate life. Life is a gift. Every day when you wake up in the morning, it is a gift, a new experience. Experience what life has to offer. Life is a gift. It does absolute wonders. So that's number 1. Smile. So as soon as you wake up, bam, eyes open, smile. I'm alive. Okay. Number 2, stretch. Okay. Everyone do a stretch for me. Lovely big stretch. I've just done yoga, so I'm really stretchy, really big stretch all the way up through your fingers, all the way down, stretch down to your toes, give yourself a little wiggle, lovely. Stretching, stretch out and wake up your body. Your body has been asleep, scrunched up in the same position for hours. Stretch it out and release those muscles, all right? Number 3, breathe, okay? Breathe is such an important process and we all take breathing for granted. All right, we cannot live without oxygen. I want you to take deep, slow, diaphragmatic breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. So you're breathing in deep down to the stomach and then you're releasing it. Breathing is it naturally eliminates toxins and stimulates your lymphatic system. So do it with me now. Breathe in, deep down through into your stomach and exhale through the mouth. Well done. Excellent. Okay, number 4, water. Water. You must drink water. You've been asleep for hours. Your mouth is dry. Your body is dehydrated. Your body is in absolute desperate need of water. You need to rehydrate yourself. Your body craves water. 70% of your body is made out of water. So you need to drink water. All right. So I'm not talking a little sip out of a little tumbler next to you. I'm talking get a pint of water and drink it. Down that pint. Well done, Danny. Rah! Get your Arbonne water bottles and fill them. Put them by the bedside. Drink that water. So drink your water and enjoy. Number 5, get moving. Get moving is so important. Get up and get moving. Emotion is created by motion. Get your body awake and alive, okay? Moving naturally stimulates your lymphatic system. For those of you who don't know, your lymphatic system is basically your sewage system for your body, okay? So it gets rid of toxins and nasty, yucky things that may be in your body, okay? It flushes it out. It gives you energy. So walk, run, jump up and down, move any way you can, okay? So I want you to do it now. Get up. Everyone, you're gonna get up. And do some moving. Yeah, that's it. Any moving? Yeah, everyone's moving. Does it make you feel good? Yeah. So move. Excellent. Fantastic. So moving, flushing out your body, giving you energy, making you breathe. Take that breath. Move any way you can. Everyone do it every morning. Okay. Next one, number 6, affirmations. So affirmations help you become mentally strong. An affirmation could be something like, I'm so happy for my life. I'm so grateful for my life. I'm happy and successful. But engage your whole body in your affirmations. So take a breath in and exhale and say, I'm so grateful for this life. I'm so happy. I get to experience this life every day. It's so, so important that you are grateful, because when you are grateful, you're opening out and you're sending it out there to the universe. It is such an important thing. So have a little affirmation that you can be thankful for. Okay. What I choose today, my tomorrow, the past does not equal the future. Master your emotions, master your life, and start believing in you. Lovely. Okay, so the next one I've written daily rituals as well to help ensure that you remain in that amazing, energized and positive frame of mind. So 5, do those 5 or 6, including the affirmations, first thing in the morning. It takes 10 minutes. And then after that, I've got empowering questions. So whatever you focus on, focus on the things in life that make you feel happy, or the positive emotions you want to feel and experience each day. What am I happy about in my life? What am I excited about? What am I grateful for? What am I passionate about? What am I proud of? And who loves me and who do I love? Which I think is really important. And then evening questions as well. It's kind of like to evaluate your day, really. What did I give today? What was amazing about today? And what did I learn? Those 3 questions are so powerful. They let you evaluate your day. What could I do better tomorrow? What could I change about today? What can I do tomorrow to help, so that I don't go through today again? Or how can I make today better? So these are really, really 3 very important questions. I have it on email so I can send it to you. Don't worry if you're all busy scribbling it down. Your driving force as well is really important. So write down your visions, write down your daily goals, write down your monthly goals, create a vision board, visualize how you want your life to be, and remind yourself that on a daily basis. So you look at your vision board and you say, that's what I want. That's what you're going to get. Start believing in yourself. Visualize that dream, visualize your goals. You can see it. All right. And read 10 pages per day. Feed your mind. Reading helps you maintain positivity and you learn more. Make it a discipline and make it a habit. And finally, I think it's just because I'm a yoga teacher, I've added this: meditation. Meditation is an emotional flood. Find something that works for you. Allow your body and mind to rest, to give you mindfulness, to give you peace. And often if you are searching for an answer, so if you are concerned, you're searching for an answer, you don't know what to do, you're worried, you're feeling anxious, meditate. It gives you peace. If you're searching for an answer, meditation is a gift that you can give yourself and allow the right answer to just simply arrive. So give yourself this gift. Give your mind this peace. So there you go. There's Kelly's amazing morning rituals. Go on, treat yourself, feed your mind, be proactive, and have an amazing day.
That was so good, as always. I've got all my notes. I've written it all down, ready to go up. That was so, Kelly, you're just so good. Do you know what? All the speakers have been amazing tonight. And oh, bless. And thank you, Kelly. When I asked Kelly to talk tonight, she obviously said yes, because she loves talking. But because Region Training was on a Tuesday, she said, oh, I really, really want to do my training, but I'm actually at work and I don't get back till 8:15. And I was like, that's okay. You can be a speaker last. And she was like, okay. So we managed to still get her on, literally walking through the front door to be able to take the train tonight. So thank you so much, Kelly, because I can appreciate that it wouldn't have been easy rushing back onto the train tonight. But thank you. Hearing you speak, as all the other speakers tonight, has been amazing. We really do. In our entire multi-region team, we have some of the best people that are growing into leaders. They're growing into great motivational speakers. They're helping other people. We are so lucky to have the team that we do. We really are. So the next part of our multi-region training is the bit that we all look forward to, and that is the recognition part. So because we're not there in person, I've got a bit of music to go with it. Can you hear that?
Yeah. Oh no, it's gone now.
Hang on. Okay. So we've got district managers qualification. So we've got 3 pages of district managing qualification. So I'm going to try and go quickly through all of this. So Victoria McHale, Amy James, Michelle Clark, Judy Main, Amy Crowson, Kelly Norton, Kelly Yeoman, Kelly Carr, Tony Marie Bullen. Oh, and next page. They were the ones from that page. So well done, everybody. We've got another 2 pages of district managers in qualification. Emily, Stuart Lyons, Emma Wood, Leah Baxter, Lisa Richardson, Anita Dar, Katrina Browning. You're back. Okay, so that's that page. And then we're last page of district management qualifications. Stephen Silby, Andrea Harrington, Susan Fraser, Andrea Sky, Claire Slaney, Sarah Doherty, Asha Radulski. I'm so sorry, people that get their names mispronounced. Jennifer Freestone, Antonia Dowell, Terry Smith. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so well done to all of the district managing qualification for August. You are all amazing. Right, district managers completed. So we've got new district manager Becca Maunders. Well done, Becca. Woo! Did you like the Mexican wave there as well? Then we've got district manager Fiona Stevenson. Woo! Well done, guys. And we've got two more. We've got Victoria McHale. And added onto this, we've got a team record, the first person to complete district in 1 month. So well done, Victoria, and I'm sure we're going to see so much more of this in the next coming months. And then we've got Nikita Williams and another team record. We've got Australia on the map. So the first person in our team in Australia. Woo! Absolutely amazing. Okay. Area managers in qualification. This is where your name needs to be. So take a screenshot of this and pop your name on this. This is the vision board for where your name's going to be in the next coming months. Same with this one. Regional vice presidents in qualification and completed regions. National vice presidents in qualification and completed NVPs. Get your name on this in the next few months. Right, Grow Strong vouchers. We've got Executive District Manager Katrina Tomlinson, District Manager Melody Kingman, District Manager Katie Robinson, District Manager Lisa Richardson, and Executive District Manager Jane Brown, who have completed one of the following Grow Strong vouchers. So you've either got a £75 voucher, a £150 voucher, or a £225 voucher for completing Grow Strong, which is where after you've completed as a district manager, the 3 months afterwards, if you maintain your 2,500 in your central district, you get given these vouchers every single month, and if you complete all 3, you get an additional £125. So well done, guys. Okay, district area and region bonuses. District bonus is an extra £125 cash for the following: District Manager Melody Kingman, Regional Vice President Danny Wells, myself, Executive District Manager Christine Goddard, Executive District Manager Jane Brown, District Manager Katie Robinson, Executive District Manager Rebecca Moore, Regional Vice President Fiona McCarthy. Well done. Then we've got area bonus, which is an additional £250 on top of your district bonus, and that has been completed by myself, Danny Wells, and Regional Vice President Fiona McCarthy. And we again, so you guys that are districts or above, you can complete this next month. So again, take a screenshot and put your name on this, ready for next month. And then happy 1 whole year of owning your business to Christine Goddard, Jane Brown, Danielle Browning, Tony Langham, Kyan Pepper, and Fiona Stevenson. Well done for owning your business for a whole year in September. Okay, and then we've got nominations for Business Owner of the Month. So all the districts have sent forward nominations for people in their central district that have got above and beyond in the month of August. People that have just shone, whether that's existing business owners or new business owners. Your names have been put forward for different reasons, and I'm going to go through them and read out the names. Attached to each slide is the reason why you've been nominated, I'm not going to read it all out, but you can take a screenshot or you can watch back the reasons why. But I'm just going to read out the names, and then you can see afterwards why you've been nominated. So Victoria McHale, and then we've got Amy Crowson. What time is it? I feel like I should read this out. Hang on. I'm going to read it out. We're going to probably go over by about 10 minutes, but I'm going to read it out because I think it's nice to read these out. Okay, so I'm going to go back. Victoria McHale, because she has allowed me to coach her by my mistakes and my triumphs. She trusted me even when I told her we were adapting our system to make it better, yet I had no proof it was better at the time. She trusted what I told her and let me lead her completely. She has spent her first month launched into huge activity with online launches and in-person launches. She's travelled across the country with her business to get it running at a top speed to start. She's been on the Zooms and travelled to the trainings within a 2-hour drive from her, just to soak up more information. She's sponsored 3 business builders within her first 2 weeks, 2 of which are in DM Qual. She has a balanced business of clients and PCs, and she is paving the way for others to follow. She is committed to sharing her exact steps with others and replied to many emails from others who own their own business asking what she's doing right. She is a complete giver. She is kind, genuine, caring and fun. She is Arbonne through and through, and I believe she deserves enormous recognition for August for being who she is and for what she has done for this entire team. Then we've got Amy Crowson. She has powered through this month. She will not stop at nothing to complete. She's also working really hard on her personal development, taking 4 books away with her on holiday. Stuart Lyons, he is on fire at the minute. He has gone into DM Qual with over 2,000 PQVs. His activity has been incredible this month. It's not easy for a guy in this business, and he is completely stepping out of his comfort zone. He's bought the makeup kit, as he knows this will be a good business tool, not just for his own use, lol. He has really started working his business, and he deserves this recognition. Carlin Carpenter, again, lol. She is just incredible. She's doing a You Danny, but in Camborne. She has bought the makeup kit for her team and herself this month and has gone into DM Qual already. She talks about the business like a professional. She helps her team continuously. She is one to watch and will be a district manager next month. Tony Marie Bullen. This month, she has been working hard on personal development and is starting to really believe she is worth it. She's doing one-to-ones herself and has people lined up ready to jump on board into her team. She is my very own Sarah Dunning. She is incredibly passionate about the business and the products, and even though she's watched others promote around her, she hasn't ever stopped activity or compared herself when others might. She is certainly one to watch. I can see her going straight to Area Qual and missing out district. She is seriously on fire right now. God, we've got some amazing people in our team. Sarah Gibson, absolutely amazing woman, dedicated, fun-loving, clever, beautiful, bubbly, and such a kind heart. She is wanting to help people and has the Arbonne attitude. She attends everything and supports everyone and never fails to make us smile. She has had every bit of time of it recently, not wanting to go into too much detail, with her son's special need requirements and entitlements, and she has a lot still going through, but she still has been attending everything. She has launches booked in and PCs lined up. She is an ENVP in the making and has an absolute gold ship of a sponsor in Mrs. Main. Watch this lady, she is a superstar, love her. Kelly Atkinson, all the way in London, for her approach to the business with her mindset of wanting to know the facts before being unleashed in the public. Her knowledge and fantastic mindset will lead her to the top, I'm sure. Watch this space, folks. She is one golden ship ready to set sail. My business builder of the month is, is the funny and clever Lisa Richardson, who is the queen of PCs. As a full-time mum and a hairdresser, who does crazy 12-hour days, still manages to do the do with her business. In DM Qual, she will rock this and become a new district manager in the Bourne area. Laura Tilly, she is one to watch. Such integrity here. Humble, thankful, and so eager to learn and kickstart her business. I have learned so much from her and in fact changed my why because of her. That's lovely. Morven McKenzie, as despite her working 5 night shifts a week, taking care of 2 young children, and her sponsor being so far away, she has completely thrown herself into her business. Her and Kelly have got lots planned when Kelly goes home next month to really launch her business, and I can't wait to see it unfold. She is definitely one to watch. Amy James, an amazing, hard-working, tenacious lady. This month, you have really stepped out of your comfort zone in hosting your first online Discover Arbonne presentations. You are taking your business seriously, buying the makeup case and the things you need to progress forward with your business plan. And to top it off, you hit District Qual. Keep it up, Miss James. A new district will be born in September, followed by Area Qual in October. I believe in you, and so does the entire team. Michelle Hoggard, you have shone so bright since the day you started your own business. I'm amazed by how much get up and go you have. You have thrown yourself into providing an incredible health and wellness service for everyone you know. You have invested in the products that you need to be fully independent and shown that you are the type of business owner who won't stop until you succeed. You are constantly being innovative and coming up with new suggestions and ideas and work incredibly well with helping everyone else in the team. You provide endless online support for people asking questions. Thank you for making me proud over and over again. Susie Leeming. She's been chatting to people a lot on her own and making a massive effort within herself to ask questions and grow herself and her business to the next level. She is trying harder every day and it's paying off. I've seen huge changes in her confidence and I couldn't be any prouder to have this remarkable, lovely, kind, caring and wonderful lady in my team of business builders. September is your month to shine, Susie. Let's do this thing. Really nice messages from people. Maritza, she has proven she will go far with her business as she has been able to recommend a full skincare set without even having the products there to show a client and ordered it all by herself despite not having had her business for very long at all. Okay, how nice are those messages? They're lovely. I love this bit. My favourite bit is just hearing people's recognition. So I'm sorry we've gone over, but I did think it was really nice actually to be able to read all those out. And I know that we've got a lot of districts in the team, but I think it's so nice to have that recognition. So I studied and I looked at everybody's reason. And I did come up with a business owner of the month for August, someone that really, really stood out for me, someone that absolutely amazed me. And I was literally in shock every single day last month at what this person was doing, that even I consider myself a really active business builder. I'm very, very like on the ball and on it. But this person even blew me away. I was like, blooming heck, how many fist sticks is that person having? So for the month of August, there is a gift that will be presented later on in the week. The business owner of the month of August, and you all deserve it, by the way, you absolutely all deserve it, and that recognition was amazing. But the business owner of the month of August is Victoria McHale, new district manager. So well done. You really do deserve it. You all do, guys. You are all amazing. You have all worked so hard in August, and it's just showing through with all the promotions, the QVs running through your business. And Victoria, again, I said earlier, but I'm so proud of you. I really am. Everything that you've done in August, like I say, even I'm a bit like, oh my gosh, she's like way onto it. So well done. Okay. So to end up, have an incredible September with your business. And we will see everybody at AAC that's going. And if we don't see you at AAC, we'll see you in the month at all the different events. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming online tonight, jumping on the Zoom and listening to Region Training. So thank you very much, everybody. Right, I'm just going to read the chat. Oh, well, hang on, let me start recording.